Perring looks like he's about ready to get us underway here in a pretty busy Skydome, Stu. It's as busy as I've seen it for some weeks, and we're underway. And the Blaze in the Christmas jerseys will chip that puck in deep. It's the league-leading point scorer, Danny Cristo, who might get a pass out in front from Kobe Roth to start this game off. And didn't come through to him. It was cut out. That's a loose puck that the Blaze are going to pick up. Roth to Norrish. Rista from Norrish. There's a big tip in front of JD Dudek that ends up just wide of the net of Taz Berman. Some speed from Ryan Tate down that right wing side. He's watched by James Shearer. Mike Crocock will throw one for the point. Oh, there's a bad bounce and an empty net. And the Guildford Flames are on the board. A tap in for Glover. And it's end-to-end in the first 30 seconds, but it is the Guildford Flames who strike first, too.
Yeah, they get themselves set up in the zone through Ryan Tate down their right wing, and then just a deflection there off the skate, and then it falls right onto the forehand of Austin Glover. Taron Cozen completely out of position from that deflection, and Glover has possibly the easiest goal of the three that he has scored for the Guildford Flames in the league thus far.
Yeah. Luciani able to find Talbot. Hard pass from Talbot. Big chance for the Blaze. Oh, McNulty, or Luciani, excuse me, on the back door, unable to find the twine. I think it was probably either harder to miss, or it was a wonderful bit of back checking by one of the Flames, too.
Peter Cronello playing an excellent bit of defensive play. Took Luciani's stick away completely and stopped him getting that tap in.
Biggest chance of the night for the Coventry Blaze anyway, and in many ways really similar to the Guildford Flames goal. A redirected puck ending up right on a stick of a player in space, and speaking of space, it's Cronella finding some at the top of the slot. And we talked about this in pre-games too. He's got such a good shot, sends it up high, blocker side, beating Taron Cozen, and the Flames have a couple.
Yeah, he just can't miss at the moment. 13 now on the league season. Comes across, gets like you say, into that soft ice right in front of net. With the speed of his shot and the speed of his release, Taron Cozen doesn't really stand much chance there at all.
Luciani goes back along the boards. He gets checked hard by Bradley Lalonde. He's up on his feet. He has the puck. He's going to try and jam one. He saw the check coming from Ferguson. Blaze still have it in the offensive zone. Maybe a chance on the wraparound. It's quickly snuffed out by the defenseman. Lalonde. Kukali is fighting for that puck. He ends up 6s and 7s down on the ice. Play will continue. Thompson will throw one for the point. There's a rebound in front. Berman sprawls, and it's been put home. A scramble in the crease. Luciani able to get the final touch, and the Coventry Blaze have eaten into this lead. Stu, it's a firefight here in the West Midlands.
Absolutely. Shots coming off there. Blake Thompson throws it in on net. Kakali's banging away. Luciani's banging away, and then that puck somehow isn't covered up. The referee's obviously got good sight of it. When we look again on the replay, look at the position of the referee behind the net. They've got really good eyesight of where that puck is and whether it's open or not. Luciani sees it, pokes it in, and gets the Blaze on the board.
Blaze able to bring it across the line with Cristo. Cristo on the jam pass. Hits through to Shearer. Shearer under pressure. Kobe Roth spots that loose puck, able to do something with it. Great feed for Cristo. He shoots on a nice block by I think it was Zach Milton, getting himself in the shooting lane nicely. Taking away a big scoring chances. Well, both teams exchanging blows here in this game. It's been a action-packed first 8 minutes. And JD Dudek throws a pass up ice. It's going to end up on a 2-on-1 for the Blaze with Roth heading to the net. Cristo shoots himself. It's a good stop by the netminder who hangs on for the whistle. Danny Cristo a little frustrated that he wasn't able to convert on that one, but a nice stop from Berman.
Yeah, defenseman did a good job there, him taking out the pass there to Kobe Roth, so it was left for Cristo to kind of take that shot on there. Angle's not great though from there, so you'd expect the netminder to be making that save.
Thompson. Lovely feed from Thompson, picks out Cristo. Cristo across line with some speed, shoots, blocked off Kyle Locke. He didn't know where it was, but good fundamental defense by Kyle Locke. Blaze keep it alive in the zone with a good stick from Dudek, tipped down in front by Roth. He was just a little too close to the near side pipe to try it. Ends up guiding it wide as a result. If he was like maybe a stride further back, that could have snuck in near side. Coventry face the offensive zone again. Roth goes and gets it in deep. He has a little bit of space, Kobe Roth, enough to whiz it around the boards to Talberg, to the goal line. Walking out in front is Danny Christo. He shoots short side, blocked on the way through. Talberg's had a hack at it. And it ends up under Berman. I think Christo, if we look again, had a really good opportunity here. He pulls out into some space, similar to a goal he scored against Glasgow last weekend. Just watch him hit. Down low, spots some ice, tries to go in tight and stuff it upstairs. I think it's the diving Roth in front of him that actually gathers the puck under his body. And Coventry Blaze will get it back across the line. Luciani, he saw that hit coming. That would have been a big collision at open ice if I didn't see who that was, so the Flames would have put the body in. Here is Luciani across the line. Oh, he's ghosted in here. Luciani one-handed, he scores! How on earth has Alessio Luciani done that? He's holding the defenseman off. He's got one hand on his stick, one hand on the puck, and he's able to flick it through Berman. This is one of the most interesting goals I've seen in some time, Stu. Look at that.
Just comes in, pretty much a straight line on net there, and just absolutely jams it. Berman possibly inexplicably has the 5-hole wide open. He's got to get his stick down there to make that block, but great pressure and persistence from Alessio Luciani.
Out come the Flames through Cronella. Gets checked, hard by Carterell, and there is going to be a penalty on the plate. Got his hands a little high, I think, on the hit. And the Guildford Flames will get their first power play of the night. And you can just see that Tom Perring is saying, look, you started in the chest, but your hit came up and eventually did hit him in the head. And you're going to go sit 2 for that. McNulty gets that puck taken off his stick. Lockwell fire one, pad saved by Cozen. There was a rebound, but Talberg was first to it. Guildford look like they might win this puck back, though. They've got it along the half wall. Luciani comes in to try and jam it free. He gets hit by Griffiths, and Kim Talberg can get the Blaze away from danger. McNulty's going to chase that one with Locke. Oh, a big chance out in front from Talberg, who took a swing at it. The stick lift from McNulty saw that puck fall beautifully for Talberg, and I don't think maybe the Swede was expecting it in that circumstance, and still managed to get something on it, though.
I disagree. I think he is expecting that puck to come down. He's got his stick there. He's ready. He's kind of there waiting to swing. So it's a great bit of opportunism from the Swede, as he's like, I'm going to be there ready if that puck does come out, and it does. So then he gets a quick shot off. If he wasn't ready, that shot's not going.
Kobe Roth looks at the wraparound. Throws it back to Kukali. Instead, Kukali shooting upstairs. Big save from the netminder Berman. That was a good shot from Kukali. Blaze still have it. It's out in front. It comes for Christo. Christo in space. He fires one just wide glove side. Picked his spot. Just couldn't pick out the target. Kukali's going to go get it with 90 seconds left in the period. Drops it off. Christo, that was a weak pass by Christo. It's picked off, and now the Flames might get a 2-on-1 as Christo trying to come back for hook. Lalonde on the trailer. On the forehand, he scores! Lalonde able to settle it and snipe it, and the Guildford Flames do have their lead back, Stu.
That's a beautiful finish from Bradley Lalonde, and a really well-worked play from the Guildford Flames. They come in there, they got the 2-on-2 with the trailer. Lalonde, bit of stick handing back onto the backhand, and then with the angle short side on the forehand. Lovely finish.
Yeah. Luciani gets those feet moving, tries to drop it back. He does. Clements gets checked hard as he was looking over his shoulder, and Clements is going to drop the gloves on the backboards. He got hit by Ferguson. Went straight after Brett Ferguson, who wrestles David Clements down to the ice. Really didn't like that hit, the Coventry, and kind of looking over his shoulder as the captain came across to finish on him. And David Clements saying immediately, caught me in the face there. That should be a penalty.
Yeah, David Clements not happy there at all, and
he bumps into Taz Berman on the way through. Kyle Locke not impressed, and he's going to try and barrel through to David Clements. We have a little bit of a yard sale here, Stu.
Yeah. You can't really fault David Clements there for that one, because he's being held by the linesman going through the crease. He can't go anywhere. Berman really should notice that Clements is coming through under the power of the official, and maybe not stand in his way.
Alvaro will drop that puck back. Peter Cronella's going to use some speed to get into the offensive zone. Drops it off. Alvaro harassed by Talberg. Flames playing around the perimeter here. O'Connor gets it back from Alvaro. One-timer off the frame of the net and into the netting. It's Peter Cronella, the danger man for the Guildford Flames. Maybe took a piece of Cozen also, looking at how the guys out there reacted to the netminder, and they'll be trying to keep his spirits high, Stu. It's a close game. They want him to be feeling confident, feeling good. Absolutely, and I think he did get something of it. Tracks the play well, gets tight to the post, and makes a solid save against Cronella. His buddies will chip that one in. Chased by Luciani. 20 seconds left of the David Clements minor penalty. The second of the double minor, excuse me. Ryan Tate will bring that into the zone. Throws one ring wide. Big chance. Good save from Taron Cozen, who stops it, drops it, and plays it. And Luciani's made a move on the hat trick, on the backhand. Oh, he scooped it up over the target. Oh, Alessio Luciani and Taron Cozen combining beautifully. It was a wonderful first move from Luci. Just got a little too much elevation on it. There's Talberg with a nice stretch pass. Finds Luciani. He's got McNulty going to the net. It's going to come back to Talberg. Talberg blocked on the way through. Nice work from Crowcock, down on one knee. That one's going to leave a mark as the Coventry Blaze have a real good look to tie this game up from Kim Talberg. Dudek tries to stop and turn, but it's grabbed by Ferguson, who's heading up ice. Drops it off. He's got a chance for Cronella. He's got a man on the back door, and it's Lewis Hook who's trying to jam one, but I think Cozen got a piece of it. That puck ends up in the netting against Cronella. Looked like he popped a tyre, and we'll have a whistle with 10 to go here in the third. Check comes in on the backboards. Puck ends up ricocheting out in front. Kobe Roth will hang on. Pass across for Dudek. Dudek's going to get behind O'Connor. Dudek with a chance over the top block aside into the netting. That's a couple times this game that JD Dudek's been sprung down that right wing with some speed, and it's just not been able to find the target. Some pressure on Kukali. Throws it up the near side boards, and Tyler Kirkup collects. He's going to attack the offensive zone. Tyler Kirkup somehow comes out of that 1-on-2 with the puck. Trying to turn out of danger. Nice feed to Shearer. It was just ahead of James Shearer, though, to do anything with it. He still has it, Shearer. Kirkup, one-timer, tipped on the way through, and it ends up in Berman's pads, and he hangs on for the whistle. Nice play from Tyler Kirkup. Peels up to the top there. He's covering for the defenseman who's down low, but realises he's got a good amount of space there. See, James Shearer's peeled down. He's on the left wing. Kirkup's there covering, and just with the space whips it one time. Gets a bit of a tip there from Spellacy, it looks like, in front, but Berman makes the save. JD Dudek will pull that one away. Hard pass tape to take for Norrish. Chips ahead of Christo. Christo has some space to get around Crowcock. Looking at his options. Goes back to Norrish in the corner. Norrish trying to pull one to the net front. Thompson now in the corner. Both defensemen taking turns as playing offensively. It's a shot off the pipe! Oh my goodness! Christo flicked one right off the middle of the post, and the Coventry Blaze were inches away from tying it with 5 to go in regulation. You don't come much closer. If that first one, it didn't go in off the pipes, you're sure that it was going to fall for Kobe Roth, and it just didn't land quite how they wanted it. The puck luck, perhaps hasn't been there for the Blaze this evening. Well, they used a lot of it on Wednesday, I must admit. As Danny Stewart alluded to that in his post-game interview as well, as James Shearer picking that puck up in his own zone. Fed Ripley up centre ice. Coventry have got it in the offensive zone. Chance for Kirkup. Saved by Berman. It's between his legs. He closes the pillows and prays for a quick whistle, which he gets. Yeah, very much needed there. Gets on it, and he's got Nathan Ripley and Aidan Spellacy alongside him, trying to get that puck in. Rippling and lent on by Allen. Spellacy's dumped Alvaro in a heap in the half wall. As a check comes in on Tyler Kirkup while he was turning and got a shove. Looked like that was through the numbers as Ripley gets checked by Klimek. There's a loose puck that fell to Spellacy. He pulled the trigger, just couldn't find the target. Klimek mobbed by Norrish, who loses his helmet. He'll have to get himself off the ice. The Flames are going to get a chance here with Cronella. Tries to drag it forehand, block it away. Norwich was furious that the check that led to his helmet coming off was not called for something. Here's Dudek heading up ice. Cozen's left the net. Dudek shooting. Oh, he had some space, block aside, but couldn't find the target. 30 seconds to go. Thompson back in his own zone. Coventry one last attempt up ice with Christo. Dudek. It's away from the Blaze stick. That's going to go for the empty net and just ends up wide. And that'll be icing against the Guildford Flames. Coventry will have an offensive zone draw, which they desperately need to win here. Won by Ferguson of the Flames. It's kind of going to sit there in the pile. And there'll be a whistle. And, well, if we're going to go do that again, we'll have to wind some seconds back on the old clock there.
Yeah, it seems pretty much a disruptive tactic there to just sit pretty much on Ian McNulty in the puck there. Tried it again, but didn't come through.
Yeah, Ferguson's had that face-off win in that style a few times tonight. There's a whistle go for icing.
I mean, Danny Stewart is making the point that he's done it twice. It should have been a face-off violation.
I mean, the Blaze need to score from the touch of the puck, essentially. We've seen some drama through this season, but the Blaze can't add to it here. It's a 3-2 victory for the Flames, and well, the beauty of the Elite League is we get to go back and do it tomorrow night in the Spectrum.
Yeah, get to do it all over tomorrow night, and you get to do it all over tomorrow night as well.
Yeah, looking forward to it. You know, certainly these two teams have got a bit of a rivalry brewing. Here with Blaze head coach Danny Stewart after the home loss to the Guildford Flames. Danny, that looked like it was a scrappy, very close game. We managed to get a lot of pucks to the net front, but just didn't get enough goals to win the game. What were your thoughts on it overall?
Well, I mean, we come out to that, you know, we give up one early there off a funny bounce, and you know that's just the luck of the game. But you know, and then we give a second one up there, but I think from there we played actually a good hockey game. I just think unfortunately we made too many mistakes. I don't know if the brains were switched off at times, but I thought our energy was there, our work rate was there. You know, we created enough. I thought our PK was immense tonight. PP, you know, has kind of sputtered here the last couple games, so we need more from them. But, you know, you spot a team like that, 2 goals, it's tough to claw back. But, you know, I think we did enough to do that. But, you know, we had some looks, but we missed the net a lot tonight. And, you know, unfortunately, when you're missing the net, you're obviously not scoring, and you're not creating second puck chances. So, credit to Guildford. You know, they're a fast team, and, you know, they took advantage of a couple of mistakes we made, and, you know, essentially that's the difference.
You look at the PK, you mentioned it being big for us tonight. The real key phase in the game was that double minor on Clem between the second and third period. Killing that off was huge and gave us some momentum. We looked like we had some jump after that.
Yeah, I know, obviously you have to do that, but you know, we made a mistake there at the end. We get a power play opportunity and, you know, a chance to go get the goalie out and get 6-on-4 situation, and, you know, we just make a mistake on the bench and 2 guys jump for 1 guy, unfortunately, and now you're up against it. But you know, again, the guys battled right to the end. I don't think there's any quit in this group, and you know, I don't think we talked about puck luck after the Belfast game. I don't think it was on our side today, but, you know, that happens. So we just got to dust ourselves off and go get one tomorrow.
Another good game from Cozy between the pipes. Berman up the other end was good as well. With this busy period, it'll be good to kind of, I guess, balance both netminders. I guess you've got a plan for that.
Yeah. No, absolutely. We, you know, we look ahead as coaches. You know, we focus game to game, but, you know, we have a plan in place. So we'll put that in place.
It was a physical game tonight. There's been a rivalry between these two teams the last few seasons. We get to go at it tomorrow in a small barn in Guildford. I think that's going to be an interesting game.
Yeah, they're always battles against Guildford. You know, we play them a lot in the cup, and then we got to play them all the league fixtures. So, you know, their tensions boil a little bit, and that's hockey. You know, if that's not happening, I'll be concerned. So, it's good to see a little emotion, but I think we just got to be a little bit smarter in those situations and do it a different way. You know, maybe between the whistles instead of after the whistles. So, but listen, like I said, we need a little bit more from a few guys tomorrow, but that's how it is. You know, you're not going to have everyone going every single night, but, you know, guys that weren't going tonight need to be better tomorrow.